But I'm a purist like that. I prefer not to use stuff like that. I say purist, and here I am using Omnio magic. But I mean, to be fair, my Omnio magic I use isn't really like active stuff. It's like buffs, like well, or debuffs, but they're not like, I don't know. I didn't pick up the demon sword down there. But or like, I don't know, weapon buffs, debuffs like lifesteal talisman or stuff like that. What aggroed? What the hell? Oh, you aggro. I didn't know you aggroed from down there. That's neat. Oh man, so many memories of running this place through, running people through this place. You would not be, well actually, yeah, you probably would not be surprised by the amount of people that fall off. Like, I can understand it if it's your first time through the game. Alright, that's fine. Well, not really fine, but I can understand it a little bit. Because, you know, at times there's not much floor underneath you and you gotta pay attention. Some people don't really pay attention to the closer details in this game, so I get that, but it's kind of annoying when you, like, invested half an hour with the person and then you, like, are investing them not to die to get your full amount of glory, and then they just kind of, like, slip off, go, whoops. It's like, oh yeah, no, don't even die at Umi Bozu, just kind of, like, fall off into the water. I don't mean to sound elitist, because I think I fell into the water once myself. But after I did, I paid attention to not do that again. No point going through that right now, so we're not going to. At least I never saw a point going through there first. Excuse me, because you got to go this way to get the second thing anyway to unlock the second bonfire, or whatever you call it. Not bonfire, but the torch. That's a new one. I didn't know you're back there. Truth be told, I never really looked back here because there's nothing ever back there. Because I need to pay a little bit closer attention. I know there's a footlocker over there, but I don't really care about it. I thought there might be a thingy on top of me that's going to drop down and knock me off the edge. I guess I can see what's in the yokai cloud. Probably just a yoki. Maybe a one-eyed ogre. I hope not. But just a skeleton warrior. That's fine. Wonder if you can parry those. I have no idea. I don't really want to try parrying that thing. But I guess I can try. But I'm not gonna. Humanoids are difficult enough for me to parry. I don't really want to try and parry those big, heavy swings that can kind of really hurt if you screw up. I mean, they don't really hurt me. They do like 1/10 of my health. But still, I mean, 600 health is not really child's play to most people's characters, I don't think. Most people would go, whoa! Of course, most people it hits like 1,000, not like, you know, 600. Just got it. Oh, why aren't you dead yet? Alright. Alright, that was a little bit trickier than I imagined it was going to be, but that's fine. An extra enemy here or there, nothing too big. If you got to this point, you shouldn't have much of a problem with it. Of course, I say that a lot about things, but you'd be surprised how often people have trouble with stuff like that. I assume the people that have trouble with stuff like that are the ones that summoned a lot. Not to say that people that summon a lot are less skilled. Because when I go through a game like this, I don't tend to summon a lot. I do it on like my second, third playthroughs. But one thing I've noticed about people, actually there's no reason to go down this way. I noticed a lot of people who summon a lot usually seem to, say, get used to having an aggro tank. And they don't really do all that well when they have to take all the aggro for themselves. Not always. It just seems like it. Hey, there we go. I learned that from a guy I caught up with just like last week. I was like, where are you going? You gotta go to the torch. And he's just like, no, I'm gonna drop down and attack it this way. It's like, oh, I never even thought about that. Like little things in co-op that you just, if you pay attention to what the guy's doing, or girl, or whoever's what they're doing, you realize, oh yeah, that's a really good idea. Why didn't I ever do that? Like the in the Twilight mission of the village, burning village. Or hell, just a regular village. I didn't even show that because I didn't know about it at the time. I found that out just like the other day when I was on Twilight. You know, the first little areas with all the fire and all that stuff that you gotta like go around and go up on the rooftops and all that crap. You don't gotta do that. You can totally just run through the flames. There's actually even I think there's a bucket with some water where you don't have to like burn, but you can just burn too if you have enough health. Like I do. I've seen people with like no health, no armor, just, excuse me. As long as you have a decent body stat or decent levels, excuse me. You can kind of just run through the fire. You do have to take care of one archer and like one melee dweller. But I know you're here. But I mean, it's not difficult. You can really cut off like 5 minutes of the game of that stage's, you know, time you can go through it. Some people don't like speed running. I think it's a neat little challenge. I wouldn't want to do it every time through an area. But if I'm grinding glory, you bet your balls I'm gonna want to try and shorten that, because the longer you and a host are in that area, if you don't know the person, the higher the chances that they're gonna die in a stupid way. Call that Barok's law of Nioh. I don't care. Pretty sure that's not mine, but call it that. Because I'll tell you, if there's a way to die, people will find it. I don't care how stupid it is, they will find a way to die. Not like they want to, I don't think, but they will find it. This is totally unnecessary. I can easily do a torchless run of this, but I don't know. I just wanted to see what all the differences in New Game Plus are, so I want to go through the whole level. I guess there could be Twilight. There could be Twilight. There could be Divines in here, so why not? Is there anything else in here? I should probably look. Nope, just the one. Wait, is there? I can't really tell in the ceiling yet. How'd you see me from there? It's an interesting angle. Oh well. There's not anything on the ceiling. Okay. That's fine. More money. You have 28 million gold. I think I'm fine for now on gold. Until the really high level soul matching stuff comes in. I imagine when I soul match my axe to like level 200 or 215, it's going to be like 20 million gold. But I'm going to consider that money well spent. Right? Because, I mean, this thing's a beast already. It's not optimized right now, my Gozu Tenno's axe. Because close combat damage could be 20%. But it's pretty good. I like to think. I'm not spin to win, but, I mean, I do, you know, heaven and earth is a skill, I think, isn't it? Or that martial art. I think that's a martial art now I think about it. But I've also started trying to use lumber chop a bit more. That does a ton of damage. Like, that does as much damage as a full heaven and earth combo if you can land it. The problem is landing it, of course. I never did get the... I'll clear this out and go back and get that. Because I never did get the fire talisman. Oh well, I'll go back and get that real quick. I don't need it, probably, but I'll go do it. Because it makes the fight a little faster, and it's already a very long fight anyway, even with my gear. I guess this could be a divine. Alright, I guess I never got that. I did not know that took extra damage during that animation, but I guess that's something new now, I learned. Some people argue whether this is faster to run this way, or to go from the bonfire, from the shrine next to like the little narrow plank way that you gotta go, and then go up the ladder, and then run, and then drop down, and then... I don't know, I find this way easier, personally. I don't know if it's faster, but it's easier, because you can just kind of like run past everything. There's normally a skeleton warrior there. I don't know why the skeleton warrior's not there. Because I didn't... Oh my god. I'm so busy commentating, I forgot what I was doing when I was there. Well, that was stupid now, wasn't it? Doy. I'm gonna go get the fire talisman. He just runs off and respawns everything for no real benefit. Get rid of the life seal, give me some fire. There we go. Don't need it, but it will make it faster. That's all we need. Probably should put Kyakudamas. I read in a patch, like the recent patch notes, that they upped the Kyakudamas and the other one. Like there's two versions. Like they upped it per, like if it's a higher level mission, it does more damage. So that's kind of neat. I like that. Because they kind of got like really outdated really quickly. Like by, I don't know, the third region they were kind of worthless to use before. Seemed like. Alright, so it's just going to be me and Umi Bozu. This should be easy enough. I mean, I'm not gonna try and get hit by the beam, but I'm curious if I could actually survive a beam or not. Yeah, I'd rather not try and get hit by it though if I don't have to. Slam your tentacle down. You can bait him into doing that if he's back there, if you stand closer to him. I didn't do that. I should have, but I didn't. If you want to get some extra damage in early, it's neat to do that. Oh wow, I do a lot of damage, just not even his weak spot. Now here you want to make sure of where you are on the platform at all times. You can get some extra damage in, but make sure you're always ready to dodge on a moment's notice, because he can and will just go into laser mode, well, without a moment's notice. If you're close to him, you have even less time to react, so you got to be careful. Most people tend to stay in low stance, so you have an easy time of getting away, as opposed to having to switch from high stance to low stance. But low stance don't do near as much damage with an axe, so it's kind of eh. Oh, I meant you take that time to use rage. Okay. I don't have time to equip my weapon with fire now, but hell. It's just taking longer than I really needed to, but I don't really want to get greedy trying to do that, yeah. And want to walk into the beam, that'd be stupid. Next time he goes under the water, I'll try and use rage here. And then put fire on my weapon. I'm not going to get a chance for a little while here. Just going to almost put him down to second phase health already. Get my stamina regen up, or key regen, I always say stamina, you know what I mean. That's a lot of damage. He's going back into second phase now. And let's end this quickly. I screwed up. Oh god. Don't fall off. That would have been really stupid. Okay, now that was just stupid on my end. You know, I'm not taking any chances of dying right now. I'm not going to. That was stupid of using it there. I didn't really need to use it, but I didn't want to go whoops and just kind of like get hit by him flopping on the ground again. Come on, I'm not taking a chance again. It's a good time to hit him, but I'm not that ballsy right now. Alright, well, that was easy enough. He does hit rather hard in New Game Plus, I'll give him that. But with my build, I can kind of take a hit or two, so I wasn't really all that cautious, excuse me. If I was in light armor, I would have tried a hell of a lot harder not to get hit in the second phase. I was just kind of, wonder how hard he hits. Now I know. For my armor level, he hits kind of hard. 2 hits put me down near critical. Which means if you're in light armor, you're maybe going to get 1 shot. I don't know how much health you have. If you're a spear user, maybe not, because you probably have a lot of body, hopefully. At least I hope you do. I think that's like a scaling stat of spears. I don't know that. I don't use spears, but I would imagine that's a scaling stat of spears. I can check real quick. I think I got a spear or 2. Yeah, that's a body. Okay, so. Alright. I don't suppose that got me a lot of mission complete. About like 5 missions away from unlocking the next region. And I don't know what the hell the next region. What the hell? There's like, you can see the little bars. I'm like 2 or 3 inches away from the one bar, and then another bar. Was that like unlocking like the extra stuff like Marabashi and stuff like that maybe? I don't know what that means. Anyway, it's been about 55 minutes. That's about as much as I'm going to do today. I got to get back to the glory grind. But speaking of which, I want to check, see where I am. And what I got last week, because I never did do that. Number 5. That's fine. I think that's where I was when I started doing this recording. Where am I, though? Okay, he's still not doing anything. That's where he was before. Damn, I got a long way to go. I got another 100,000 to go before I can get up to 4. I was sitting at 3 for a long time, but I'm guessing these people are all PvPers. Bastards. I'm the only PvE person on top. No, it's just, PvP, man. It gives a ton of glory. Even when I failed, I tried PvP the other day. I failed hard. I won 2 rounds out of 10. That's 4 battles. Because it's a best of 3. For one guy I fought, I won 1 round each. He was using an Odachi. Swung himself out of ki, and I just punished him. Everybody else, I lost every round. I don't remember if we won or not. Oh, right, that was when the guy hacked 2 billion on the clan battle boards, like an ass. You performed admirably, unlike your allies. Your camp lost individual rank 40,000. I only got 40,000 for that? Dude, I'm in Toto. Come on, you gotta give me something better than that. I was like 13. Damn it. Yeah, I was 13. How the hell is that only 40,000 glory? Or is that 400,000? No, that's 40,000. At least I got a 7.5 exchange rate, I guess. That's something. Yeah. Membership, my membership duration still hasn't given me another bonus. I'm hoping by the time the next thing rolls around, I'll have more. Now that I have a little bit of a discount if I want to buy anything. Okay, so you don't get the discount until you collect the winnings. I didn't know that. Alright, that's neat. That's ending in 2 days, so... I'm hoping to have a better exchange rate than that next time. I probably should not be using Tomei the whole time, but you want to know what my William looks like. That's what he looks like. I like the armor look, but I don't know, it just seems kind of... I don't know, I just don't really like the way it looks. I could refashion it, but... refashion it to what? I don't know. I don't really want to do the whole Crusader look again. I don't know if that's Crusader look, but I mean, it had a cross on the helmet. It had like the, you know, the Western armor look. I don't like most of these people, period. And I'm damn sure not going to be him. I'm sick and tired of seeing that armor. I never want to see that armor another time, but I'm sure I will. That's all anybody ever wears. For a time I used Genchio, but her voice is, oh man. It's not good. Like, I originally liked her voice, but when you hear her voice using like the axe moveset with a lot of yelling, oh. I don't know, it's just, I don't like it. Anyway, I've been rambling on here for an extra few minutes about stuff you probably don't give two craps about, so I guess I should call it a day here. Next time, we'll probably be going to the Silvermine Rise. Wasn't there another main mission here? Is there only 2 main missions in this area? Oh, wait, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure the Umi Bozu fight was like the final one, wasn't it, of this area? Why the hell is that a lower level than the... I don't understand. Okay, well, it's... whatever, I guess. So I guess next time Silvermine Rise, and then probably going to the next area, which is Kinky, I believe. And then... no, that was the last one. Spider Nest Castle, I think, was the first one. Is there only 2? Oh, there's another main mission here. I didn't actually do that. Why did they give me a checkpoint? Oh, I know why they gave me a checkpoint. Because I did Demon Realm. Or I did the Yokai Realm with the Companion. That's why they gave me credit for it. I didn't know that. I didn't think they gave me credit for it. Okay, well, we'll still be doing that anyway. We'll probably be going to the Spider Nest Castle. If that doesn't take too long, then we'll be going to Falling Snow. That'd be about the longest. 3 main missions is about the most I can cram into an hour. But yeah, that was, I did not know that actually counted as completion. My bad. But we'll still do it, don't worry. Because I love that fight. I love the fight against Yuki Onna. Don't give a crap about her historical self, but I like the fight. Because I don't really care about most historical figures. Nothing against her, personally. They're dead. I mean, you learn stuff about them, you learn from what they did, but I don't really care about them. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I shall see you next time. Farewell, everyone. Until then.